Yes indeed, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. Y'all see it, man. And today I'm going to talk about yesterday's NLDS Game 4 as you had the Atlanta Braves beating the Milwaukee Brewers 5-4 to advance to the National League Championship Series for the second year in a row, yo. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. So come get at me. Y'all gonna hear a beeping noise throughout the video. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Y'all please just disregard that. Whew, man, what a win. like, what a win. I am so excited right now as a Braves fan. What a win. What a run. What a journey to get up to this point. Look, honest, early in the year, man, we got Mike Soroka out the whole year. Ronald Acuna tears his ACL. Marcelo Zuna gets hurt and then has his personal issues going on. I mean, we looked like the Mets was gonna win this division, and it looked like we was just chalking it up. Like, you know what, Max Fried missed time during the year. You know what? We just chalking it up to, you know what, it's just not our year this year. Like, we had high expectations coming in on maybe potentially a World Series, but too many injuries, too many things going on. We just gonna have to just swallow it up and go back at it next year when a lot of these players come back healthy. Also, we missed Darno a big chunk of the season. But Double A, Alex Anthopoulos, Schmidt and these guys just was like, look, we ain't giving up on this division. Like, we ain't giving up on a potential postseason run. And Double A makes the trade. First, he brings in Jock Peterson from the Cubs, the former Dodger. Then he brings in Jorge Soler. He brings back Adam Duvall, who was kicking our butt when he was in Miami. And he goes out there and gets Eddie Rosario. And he brings in Rodriguez. Like, he makes all these moves for a team that wasn't leading the division. Like, all these moves for a team that was not in first place in the division just goes to show you the faith that he had in Schmidt and the coaching staff to get this thing together. And the faith that, we add a couple of guys here or there, we could still win this division. And lo and behold, not only we win this division, we back to the NLCS, yo. It's just been remarkable up to this point. And as far as for the game, Charlie Martin went in there on 3 days rest, did solid, gave up a couple of runs later in the fourth inning. When they scored those 2 runs on us in the fourth, I was like, oh boy, I was a little down. But then Eddie Rosario, who something about this world this playoff series that when you pinch hitting, you seem to come up in the clutch. Jock Peterson starting, so that means Eddie Rosario goes to the bench, and he, with the bases loaded, gets a single, brings in two tied again, right back up. Then who goes out there, he goes out there, gives up a 2-run home run. Is like, oh boy, here we go again. But then Jock Peterson with a great hustle play to first on a chopper with 2 outs. They get the out with 1 out. They get the out in second. He beats out the double play throw at first, which allows a run to score. And then Travis d'Arnaud, who didn't really do much of anything this series up until this point, gets a key RBI hit, and it ties the game up at 4. And you know, Hatter obviously has been, amazing for the Milwaukee Brewers. Led the NFL in saves. I mean, not NFL. Led Major League Baseball, I'm sorry, in saves. He's been outstanding. He's been tremendous. And what do Freddie Freeman do? He hasn't given up a home run since July. Hasn't given up one to the left-handers in a very long time. And Freddie with 2 outs in the bottom of the eighth, he goes up there and he squares it up. He squares up a home run, yo. That is just absolutely exhilarating and absolutely amazing. Um, and then Will Smith, man, all year long he's been shaky, blowing saves, or even when he would get saves, he had to at least make it interesting first. Goes out there and pretty much has a, for the most part, stress-free top of the ninth inning, and we close this thing out, man. Just what a great job by this team. What a great job. Freddie Freeman, just way to be Mr. Clutch. And, not only down 2-0 early in this game, but right before the game, we hear that Jorge Soler has COVID and is going to be out at least 10 days, which is a huge blow. But Dansby Swanson held it down, batting lead off. They moved him out. They put Heredia out there batting eight. I'm sure what's going to happen as long as Soler out is Snick going to use a righty-lefty matchup when we're facing a righty. He's going to probably throw Rosario out there. When we're facing a lefty, he's going to throw Heredia out there. So I kind of figure that's what Snick going to do when it comes to that. But nevertheless, with him being out, other people had to step up, and I feel like our team, for the most part, stayed resilient, stepped up, and got it done. Just what a great win! Just what a great way to win the series against a team that had a really good season this year. Uh, and then to Charlie Martin pitching on 3 days rest, that is just absolutely huge. Whereas the Brewers, they kept they didn't let their big guys start, this game. But great win. Now we await when the Dodgers and the Giants are going to a decisive game 5 in San Francisco. Part of me is like, all right, let's see San Francisco. Let's go on the West Coast, knock them off. But a big chunk of me is like, man, look, at some point we got to beat the Giants. We got to get over our mental block in our head and beat the Dodgers. And what's great about this series, if the Dodgers win, we have home field advantage. If it goes in 6 or 7, that game will be in Atlanta. I cannot wait, man. Just what a performance, what a win. I can't wait till the NLCS, yo. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Atlanta Braves, MLB, and teams for my other content throughout the year. Also, this coming Sunday and every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central to 12 noon p.m. Central. I co-host a radio show, Big Time Sports Talk, every week with host Mike DeBandy. Y'all come on there, check out our show. It'll be some good stuff. It's a lot of fun. Also, on Mondays from 6:15 p.m. Central to 7:15 p.m. Central, I'll do a YouTube live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Go Braves, baby.